मैम, पिछले 7 साल में देश भर में 70 पेपर लीक हुए हैं, जिससे 2 करोड़ युवाओं की ज़िंदगी बर्बाद हुई है। नीट, नेट और अन्य ऐसे पेपर लीक से हमारे देश की परीक्षा कराने वाली संस्थानों की छवि पर गहरा धब्बा लगा है और जिसके कारण देश के युवा का इस सरकार के निष्पक्ष परीक्षा कराने की क्षमता से भरोसा उठ चुका है। इसी के संदर्भ में एनसीआरबी की जो स्टूडेंट सुसाइड रेट है वो 7.6 हो गई है, ऐसा 2022 की रिपोर्ट में बताया गया था। Ma'am, similarly, the situation is for the NET and DU LLB entrance examination. The abrupt cancellation and the mismanagement of the NTA is a crucial issue that the government needs to look into. Ma'am, I would also like to bring to your attention the discrimination against minorities in this budget allocation, especially in the case of closure of the Maulana Azad Foundation. Despite the Prime Minister's vision of minorities progressing with Quran in one hand and computer in the other, this undermines efforts to boost educational opportunities. What we also need in today's time is quality STEM education, as outlined by India's National Education Policy 2020, and it is crucial for fostering critical thinking and preparing our youth for 21st century challenges. But ma'am, only 18.4% schools have functional computer labs, and there's a significant gender gap in STEM enrollment, with only 28% of females compared to 36% males. While the government now promotes Digital India, it would do well to take a leaf from the Samajwadi Party's government under Akhilesh Yadav ji, which began distributing free laptops to class 12 students in 2012, effectively combating computer illiteracy and bridging digital divide in rural Uttar Pradesh. एजुकेशनल फ्रीडम इंडेक्स में भारत की स्थिति काफ़ी हद तक खराब है, हमें निचले 30% देशों में रखा गया है। The intertwining of political agendas with Indian higher education has worsened under the current government. Key historical and scientific facts are being erased from textbooks to advance a certain kind of narrative. Mughal history is continuously distorted and erased, but notably, Darwin's theory was removed from the class 9 and 10 syllabuses by the 21-22 academic year. And the topic of evolution was completely excised from school textbooks. This distortion of educational content undermines academic integrity and damages India's educational ethos. Ma'am, when we are competing for in the world with first-class countries, we also need to look into why our students need coaching in spite of having schools and higher education and those funded by the government. The incident of 3 students dying in UPSC coaching has once again exposed the harsh reality, just a minute, man, and plight of a significant segment of our population. These young individuals, hopeful of securing government jobs, endure poor living conditions in places like Kota and Rajendra Nagar. This situation calls for a deeper reflection on the shortcomings of our outdated education system. The coaching industry in India has become a critical part of the educational landscape due to the failures of the traditional schooling system. The national education policy fails to address why students